Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man giving you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. We talk about everything over here. We talk about politics. We talk about religion. We got plenty topics coming ahead. Some of them I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow because I'm gonna have notes. We going under beneath the surface on some stuff, but I could give you an Isaiah 4:1 series right now, and I will. That's what I'm gonna do. Isaiah 4:1 says, "In that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, say, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace." Symbolically and literally, it's gonna come to pass again. Like women. All this delusion, all this pickiness, all this fiending to reject men, all of that's going to come to a screeching halt because people going to be lonely. Y'all see how family relationships just ain't what they was in the 80s. Like, I got cousins, I got people that we did everything together, but now it's just nothing like that no more. I mean, that's just, and all these women talking about they don't need no man, but they not even close to their own families. It's just not true. That's why they getting ran through. Not always because they are 304s and they just thotty and stuff like that. Sometimes they be hoping to attach themselves to men. Like, y'all know I'm the truth man, so I'm gonna look at both sides of things. But on this one, we're talking about, and the topic is, sex has to be viewed by men as recreational again. For us to beat and turn the corner against all of them peoples and the powers that be that's trying to thrive and make us miserable, we're going to have to be more goal-oriented. We're going to have to spend our time trying to get ahead in life financially, physically, mentally, spiritually. That's what we're going to have to do. Sex is going to have to become recreational again. It's going to have to become secondary. How can I say this without going too far? Well, I ain't going to say that. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But that's what has to happen. Like, we have to force these women to go back to their original roles. And their original roles were to assist and entertain us, not us entertain them, not them telling us where we could go. I be looking at people. These dudes, as soon as they get older, like their stomachs be like so big, they don't be doing no physical fitness because some of their wives will, well, why you going to that gym? You trying to look at them women. You go to that gym. I'm going to go to the gym too. I'm going to get me a person. So do what you got to do. Just let me know what you do. Tell her like that. If you still, quote unquote, have a relationship, whatever, tell her like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it too then. Don't get no big stomach and be around here looking like a snowman. Look like well, it's white snowman too, but look like a black snowman. Because you don't want to go to the gym and you don't want to change the way you eat. You don't want to turn down that fattening stuff that she's making and all that carry out that she tries to get you to buy when she doesn't want to cook. That's what give you that big stomach. All that pizza and the thick bread and stuff. Trying not to cook. But got to get back to it becoming recreation. Because as long as it's not recreation, as long as you're trying to use it for satisfying purposes, to be satisfied or to satisfy her, your woman is going to have an edge on you. She's going to have an angle on you, if you will, as long as you don't look at it as recreation. And as long as you the type, oh, I'm just trying to stay with for my kids, or man, I'm gonna keep my vows. No. All of that goes out the window when she starts scaling back sex. Y'all no longer have a relationship. Y'all roommates. It's over. Like, you can't, once you start going 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you might as well not even do it no more. You might as well not even do it no more, because you done gave her the advantage. Not only is she gonna criticize you if she finally comes to you and you, why my glasses look foamy? Maybe it's the sun. She finally comes to you after 5, 6 months, and you got used to in your mind and your body not getting it. So you like, you either J.O.ing or you just don't care. And now you can't get up. What's wrong with you? You ain't had none in 5, 6 months. More reason for her to fuss. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I told y'all what to do. When they start doing that, you tell them, you're not going to play this game. You want to do all that, then you going to do something else. Well, I go get with another man and shoot. For all I know, you probably already have. Dude, you got to get control back, man. You got to, don't be scared of these lawyers. Don't be scared of these judges. Matter of fact, they going to get whatever you give them. That's just how it is. Like, if you go, let me let you in on the secret. You self-employed, they really gonna have to dig deep to even be able, and really even then, they're not gonna be able to get you because of your expenses. You could be like, well, my expenses, I'm really not making no money right now. So don't be scared to leave these crazy, wayward, thought with the next man, but eunuch with you, or whatever the word is for women, type of women. No, 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 never. That's why I say I will never, what I know now, I'll never deal with monogamy again, like ever. Only if, unless it's just, this person comes along and right now, currently they the only person, I'm gonna make sure they don't stay the only person. And I would advise y'all to do the same. And them church people, read that Bible. Start putting them in their place. They try to act like they know so much. If you know so much, why is the world still getting worse then? With you and your religious self around. If you know so much. If people who had the resources, pastors who got the resources, people close to pastors with the resources, that talk like they know everything you're supposed to do, say, think, but yet, right in their neighborhoods, all types of things are going on. Not trying to hear it. We're going to get on them tomorrow. Because these is the people who believe that body count doesn't matter, that you should let women sex strike you, even though the Bible teaches otherwise. The Bible does not teach that women are to be allowed to do that or to do that. But yet they do it all over the world, especially here in the U.S. You don't believe me? Transform yourself from Tyrone or Pookie to a good guy and watch what I'm telling you. Most women, they don't like good guys, man. They say, well, I do. I like good guy. Oh, really? Let's go back to your history. When you got with him, was he a good guy when you got with him? No. Okay, how was you treating him? But now that he is a good guy, that's just proof they like, I'm not trying to hear none of them. They like bad guys, man. Any wife that treats her husband better, let's say you like me. I used to call myself gang banging, doing some of everything. We ain't gonna get in there. We ain't gonna get an age. There's nothing to play with. Doing all kind of stuff, we'll just say. Any woman that treated me better than they would right now, that's just proof that they like those type of guys. They all try to say they don't, but then their mouth is on them. They on their knees. They on their side. Doing this, doing that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Every act, from every letter, they doing it. But let them tell it they classy. Let them tell it they this. Let them don't stop listening to them, man. Make sex recreation and nothing more. Focus on getting this money. Focus on, listen, how do you like doing it? You like putting it in the bank? You like putting it in a safe? You like having it in your sock? You like having it in your wallet? Whatever, man. Just get it, because the days is coming. They trying to shut stuff down. But you can make it if you got the resources. Now is the time to be getting a little Bitcoin, getting silver, getting gold, getting platinum, having US dollars, euros, yens. That's what we, as men, that's what we need to be focusing on. But also, before that, we should be praying every day when we wake up. We should be praying every night. If you're not that kind of guy, then listen, I can't really help you. I can help you from a relationship standpoint. But if you don't believe that there's a higher power, that there is a most high, the help that I can give you is limited. You know, I'm not going to try to convince you. You need to ask him to convince you. He will. He'll give you signs. He will. He loves you. He cares about your soul. He wants your soul in his kingdom. But he's not going to force. So you want to get right spiritually. You want to get right mentally. You want to be mentally strong. You want to be the type of person to beat everything they try to do in the government. Like all that little stuff they gonna try to force you to do, and all the chaos that's gonna ensue. You want to have a strong mind, and you want to be able to rise above all the chaos that's gonna come, and be able to adapt for whatever's best for you when that stuff comes. You want to have the financial resources. You want to have land where, at worst, you can go buy a sleeping bag and lay on the ground on your land. See, that's what we need to focus on. Not chasing women. Listen, man. Thinking back, all the women I smashed, just thinking back how it felt, and this and that, and how it looked, and this, that. A lot of them were close to even. Maybe a couple were standouts. Maybe like 5 standouts. Most close to even, like right in the middle. And then a few were just not good, terrible. It was a waste of time. You know, thinking back, like, why would I focus on that? This is how I'm gonna be. If I see somebody I want to talk to, I'm just gonna get right to the point. If she was to reject, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. That's how you feel about it. Hey, it was nice anyway. Move on. Next. But the next is probably gonna be like months. Like, it ain't gonna be like me just riding around like we used to do in the 90s. Nah, man, I got too much money to make. It's 5:44. I came back out here. I be needing this money. Like, here's the problem with sometimes when you self-employed, you gotta stay on people's heels that they don't burn too much of your time. Because time is money when you self-employed. So, I don't even have time to be, oh, you listen, you don't spend time. Listen, I got this time. Which one you want? All of them. Y'all get what I'm saying though, right? And the sun is, wait, let me turn around. Let me go over here. Let me get away from the sun. Y'all get what I'm saying though, right? I think That's a little better. It's still so bright though. See, you never gonna be able to change a woman the way she views herself, and you shouldn't. She should view herself highly. Man, delusion, no woman is delusional in their own mind. Their level of delusion is determined by others when it comes to that. In their own mind, they supposed to think highly of themselves. I don't even trip over that. But they're not worth not getting out here like dudes be living off girls, man. Go out there and get your own money, man. Shouldn't none of y'all. Now, if she like paying for this, paying for that, by all means. But don't be the type where you don't have no resources of your own. Baby, what we eating today? You can't even eat without her. Come on, man. Stop that, man. Go out there and get you some type of paycheck or pay or whatever, man. I don't care if you gotta go get plasma, man. Go get some plasma and put that money in a cup or something. Do something, but don't just solely live off these women. You gotta get back to making sex recreation. It'll be better anyway. If you look at it like that, it's gonna be better anyway. If it just becomes like recreation, like something you do to people you like me, I'm not doing that with somebody I don't like. I gotta at least like something about you I had to like. I'm not finna like a dog. No, not me. I wouldn't do that to people I don't like. Like, I gotta like something about you. The way you smell, the way you act, the personality is important. That's important. Like, you masculine, you try to tell, well, I'm a feminist. Well, hey, listen, nice knowing you. Get you two then with your crooked teeth self. My teeth crooked, but that ain't gonna stop nothing. It's not, listen, this is what y'all gotta realize about women. Your shortcomings are not going to stop women who like you. It's just not. I remember like back in 96, I had a big giant wart. I kid you not. From like 95, I had that thing for like 2 years. Couldn't get rid of it. I got so tired of it, man. I just put everything I could think of on it. I just got to cutting it out. And luckily, let me show you. It was on this hand right here. It's gone. There's no sign of it whatsoever. That thing was big. Like, people who know me, they know what I'm talking about. It was like right in the middle of my hand, and sometimes it would itch. It was terrible. But nobody, no woman ever mentioned that wart. Ever. Ever. See, these today women, these modern women, they the ones that play these type of games where they want to bring you down to elevate themselves. That's one of the differences between like a lot of women from the 90s, like women you was meeting out here in the 90s, like here in Milwaukee and stuff like that. Even when I was at Jackson State, that's one of the differences. Like, women, this how, if they didn't like you, like let's say you trying to catcall them, some of them will get mad, but most of them, if they ain't interested, they'll just keep going. Now, you had some that will give you a fake number, but guys, for the most part, they didn't get too angry over that, for the most part. Now, the games that they play have magnified by 100 times. By 100 times. I kid you not, man. Like, I used to, when I was 18, like, one time I just came out of my yard, saw one of my exes, saw her and somebody else walking up the street, hopped right on her, talking. End up dealing with the person for a couple years. You know, it's different now. Like, women just love turning people down now. You can't even, like, you could be doing Instacart in the grocery store, and if you keep going in the same lane as some of these women, they're liable to whip out their phone and say, I can't believe this dude is following me. He not following you, he doing Instacart. That's coincidental. But again, I'm gonna stop right here. Sex has to become recreation only. And it has to be recreation that you do with people you connected with somehow. Like if you a buy it guy, hey man, I'm not criticizing. If you a passport dude, I'm not criticizing you. But for the most of us, which are the majority, who still gonna say some words and see what happens, the ones you like is the ones that you should be doing that with. And it should be recreation. Like, do you play basketball every day? Not unless you're an NBA player. You ain't Giannis. You shouldn't be playing basketball every day if you're not in the league or trying to go to the league, a prospect. Basketball is something that you do from time to time as recreation. But anyway, this is The Truth, man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. You gotta go through all my videos hitting the like button. I got my No Matrix men. I got my No Matrix men that are taking to heart the things I say, and their lives are improving. They tell me in the comments. No simping. No simping. No trying to. You think you long donging these women, man? Listen, man. By the nightfall, she'll have something bigger than you. So, well, I'm 11 inches. She'll have 12 by dawn. Stop it, man. Stop trying to impress them with sex. You can't. Treat sex as recreation. See you guys tomorrow.